It's gonna take some time to realign. Ooh. I will be honest here. I wasn't the biggest Drake and Josh fan growing up. I'm not saying it was a bad show. I feel like I'm in the minority when it comes to liking certain Nickelodeon shows that were and still are a hit amongst fans, like Drake and Josh, Zoe 101. Now, iCarly Victorious, yeah. Zoe 101 and Drake and Josh, nah. All that, Keenan and Kel, oh yeah. Even the Amanda Show. Well, yeah, some shows I just didn't really resonate with. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Mindy though. Fine as hell. And she was smart too. Yeah. Plus, I think, honestly, my favorite part of Drake and Josh were at the beginning of the episode where we would get the split screen where Josh was in one camera angle and Drake was in another. And they would just tell the same story but in conflicting ways, and I just love that. I don't know why, but in any case, Drake Bell went live on Instagram with his infant son following his probation sentencing, and he was sentenced to 2 years probation and 200 hours of community service. And I don't usually do videos on pop culture or things of this nature, but since I do have a little bit of time, I figured why not. Yeah, apparently he was doing some inappropriate things to a minor after a concert. I believe the victim was 12 at the time. I'm just looking at a couple different articles here. The victim, 15, filed a report with a local police department back in 2018. Yeah, she was, well, then again, she was 12 when the incident occurred. She's 15 now. Basically, from inappropriate chats that were sexual in nature. And, there also audio of her saying that, she was brought backstage and he began kissing on her, basically grooming her. And, these allegations came out, if I'm not mistaken, back in December of she filed the case with police department in Canada back in 2018, even though, and this situation took place in December 2017. Yeah. And, apparently Bell took full responsibility in his plea deal. And yeah, this is something else, because Bell's victim now is 19 years old. I apologize. It's like this article is super long and all over the place, but my question is, no jail time? Like, when it comes to situations like this, obviously pedophiles and monsters like this, no jail time? Not at all. I mean, if nothing else, you're just kind of enabling them to groom someone else, but just be more careful about it. I just feel like no jail time. I mean, I don't want to get into well, if he was black, but no, I'm just serious. No jail time? I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I'm surprised. I feel like I'm not quite as surprised, but I'm somewhat as surprised as when Cosby just randomly got out on a Wednesday. So I feel like, I just don't get it. I don't. I just feel like in situations like this, of course there'll be a registered sex offender or something along those lines, but no jail time? It's kind of like, Michael Jackson, personally speaking, I don't think he did anything with those young kids, but I feel like if somebody ever made an allegation against me, for example, saying Jeremy did this with a young kid, even if there are receipts, even if there are cameras, outside of like a store, whatever, to show Jeremy was not at point A, point B, or point C when this alleged victim said that they did this, I'd make damn sure you wouldn't see me with any kids unless they were family, like, a nephew or cousin or something like that, or in the future if I have kids, because it's like, you don't want to give people fuel to a fire that they're ready to start at any given moment. So I'm really baffled that he got no sort of, just consequence for his actions, because of the fact that I remember at one point he just moved to Mexico, just kind of to avoid any sort of sentencing, and here we are. And not to mention, like, he went on Instagram Live with his infant son about an hour after the sentencing. I know for me, like if I was in a situation like that and I didn't get as serious a consequence as I thought, you wouldn't hear or see from me for a while. I'd just disappear. As the victim said, she called him a pedophile, accused him of sexual misconduct on 2 occasions, and sending her blatantly sexual photos and messages when she was a teen. Bell's lawyer denied the claims in his rebuttal statement, so some things there aren't exactly receipts for, but either way, it's like, well, it's just weird. I mean, the article even says they went on to note that sexual registration was not imposed and he did not plead guilty to any such offense. He did plead guilty to 1 count of manner that was harmful to juveniles and 1 count of attempted endangering of children. So, yeah, I was just, I'm just curious as to what equates to, pedophiles getting some sort of like jail time or sentencing or at least being registered as a sex offender. So, I'm just kind of baffled by this, but so much. I'm pretty sure there won't be any sort of Drake and Josh reboot in the near future, but we'll just have to wait and see. But in that case, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll leave a link to this full article so you can read it for yourself, because like I said, it's super long. And is there any other like pop culture or trending news topics you want me to talk about? Maybe I'll take a look and discuss it if I have the free time.